Hello, I'm Mordecai Lacrosse. You're watching New Revolution TV. Revolutionize your life. Sorry I haven't been able to do videos for a while recently. Well, I haven't been able to do videos a lot. At the moment, the computer I use to make videos is completely crashed. So today, if you don't know, is National Silence Day, or Day of Silence, which is to eliminate LGBT persecution and LGBT discrimination. I myself am bisexual, or at least that's the term that some people use. There's another term for it. Basically, I realize that I can be how do I explain this? I myself realize that I can be attracted to people regardless of gender or sex, if you will, romantically or sexually. It means I like men or women or the in between. Anyways, that's beside the point. I believe that marriage should be defined as a union between two or more consenting adults. And I don't think people should use the words such as faggot, dyke, kike, the N-word, or any other word to discriminate against someone because that they're different than you are. It's not cool, it's not funny, and it just shows how ignorant and scared you are because of something different than you. The thing is everybody also, when they get into the topic of marriage, they try to say, well, I want the biblical, traditional definition of marriage, is what they say. Which, it's usually their skewed, fucked up interpretation of what they think the Bible says. Which is funny because they tend to forget that Jesus' story about hold on, sorry. I just woke up, so I'm trying to think. They tend to forget the story in the Bible where Jesus is talking about the bridegroom and the 10 maidens. And obviously, in the story, this guy was going to have 10 wives. Yet, Christians argue that the traditional biblical definition of marriage is one man and one woman. But in their Bible, it says one man and 50 women, or 3,000 women, or however many women the man wants to have, which is a misogynistic version of polygamy, where only the man can have multiple wives, but the woman can have multiple husbands. I think if you're going to have polygamy, that everybody in the relationship or involved within the marriage should be able to marry whoever they want as well. The thing is the government shouldn't be involved in marriage in the first place. What should happen is, how it should work is people should be able to decide who they want to marry, have a contract filled out, and the government notarizes it, and boom, it's legal. So that's why I think marriage should be defined as a union between two or more consenting adults. Notice that the word consenting in there. So don't say, well, what if, is it consensual? Because if not, if your argument about what my definition of marriage could lead to, if you try to bring into the argument, well, what about people raping animals? Well, that's not consensual, is it, if people are raping animals? The key word is consensual, which means both parties have to consent. So that's why I think a marriage should be defined as a union between two or more consenting adults. And we have to take into consideration that the Bible is not as old as Christians claim it is. Therefore, marriage existed before that time period that the Bible was written. Therefore, that means the original definition of marriage, or the traditional definition of marriage, is exactly what I'm saying. Which is the traditional definition of marriage, originally before Christianity rose to power, was a union between two or more consenting adults. So that's what I think on that issue and that topic, if you will. Marriage should be defined as a union between two or more consenting adults. And no one's forcing you to do it. If you don't like gay marriage, don't get married to another guy, or if you're a girl, don't get married to another girl. If you don't like polygamy, then don't be involved in polygamy. If you don't like bisexuality, don't get involved in bisexuality. If you don't like polyamory, polysexual, heterosexual, omnisexual, that one thing where you tie a rope around your neck and tie it to your penis and the girl jacks you off, or whatever the fuck it's called, don't get involved in it if you don't not get involved in it. But don't tell other people they can't be involved in it. As long as it's consensual, it doesn't fucking matter. If you think it fucking matters, I want you to do something. I want you to take that stick out of your ass and snip the stick, and then shove it back up your ass, and then answer this question: does your shit stink? The point being, before I got off on this ranting and raving, is that the definition of marriage should be a union between two or more consenting adults. And if you don't like that definition, fuck you. I don't care. Bye. Peace out. Until next time. Peace out.